I move slowly across the Australian outback desert as the heat presses down, the land stretching flat and exposed in every direction. The air shimmers above the red soil, broken only by dry shrubs, scattered rocks, and long fence lines cutting across the terrain. I follow the fence out of habit, knowing animals often get caught where human boundaries slice through open land. A sudden burst of dust ahead interrupts the stillness, sharp and frantic, completely out of rhythm with the quiet desert. I focus my eyes and see a baby kangaroo joey tangled in a section of barbed wire fence, its small body suspended awkwardly. The baby kangaroo joey is extremely young, thin limbs trapped between twisted strands of rusted wire, unable to touch the ground properly. Its chest moves fast and shallow as it breathes, panic visible in every rigid muscle. The barbed wire presses into its fur and skin, limiting movement and forcing its body into a painful, unnatural position. Around the fence line, dust swirls again as shapes move low and fast through the scrub. A pack of dingoes emerges, lean bodies circling wide, keeping distance while watching the trapped baby kangaroo joey closely. The dingoes do not rush in yet, but their movement is controlled and patient, testing space and weakness. The baby kangaroo joey struggles harder, causing the wire to vibrate, which draws the attention of the pack even more. I stand still, realizing the joey cannot escape on its own, and that the predators are already claiming time and ground. The desert feels suddenly smaller, the fence no longer a boundary, but a trap tightening around a life that cannot wait. I feel the pressure rise as the pack tightens its loose circle, each dingo adjusting position with practiced patience. The baby kangaroo joey twists again, the barbed wire biting deeper into its fur as the fence holds it suspended. Its breathing becomes faster, chest fluttering with short, uneven breaths that signal growing exhaustion. The dingoes stop moving all at once, bodies low, ears forward, attention fixed entirely on the trapped joey. Heat presses down harder, and the open desert offers no cover, no margin for hesitation. I recognize the shift immediately, the moment when observation turns into intent. The baby kangaroo joey pulls once more against the wire, then stills, energy draining faster than it can recover. Dust lifts as one dingo steps closer, testing the boundary between caution and attack. The fence rattles softly in the silence, broadcasting vulnerability across the open land. I know the barbed wire will not break, and the joey's strength will not last. Another dingo advances a few steps, forcing me to track multiple threats at once. The baby kangaroo joey's legs tremble, barely supporting its own weight where the wire allows contact. Time compresses into seconds, and I understand that waiting any longer will end only one way. I move decisively, stepping between the nearest dingo and the trapped baby kangaroo joey, forcing the pack to hesitate. I raise my arms and advance with controlled speed, using my size and motion to push the dingoes back without chasing them. The pack retreats a few meters, not fleeing, but breaking the immediate pressure around the fence. I drop to one knee beside the barbed wire, keeping my body positioned as a barrier between the joey and the predators. The baby kangaroo joey remains trapped, breathing fast, chest rising sharply as it senses the sudden change. I pull a pair of heavy wire cutters from my pack, gripping them firmly despite the tension in my hands. The barbed wire vibrates as I touch it, and the joey freezes, conserving what little strength it has left. I cut the first strand carefully, redirecting the wire away from the joey's limb to avoid further injury. The fence slackens slightly, changing the angle of pressure on the joey's body. One dingo steps forward again, testing the moment, and I shift my weight to block the approach without leaving the joey exposed. I cut a second strand, then a third, each snap releasing more tension from the wire. The baby kangaroo joey's legs begin to lower toward the ground, its breathing still rapid but no longer panicked. With one final cut, the joey drops gently onto the red soil, free from the barbed wire at last. I sense the final risk when the baby kangaroo joey tries to move too soon, its weak legs folding unevenly beneath it. The loose section of barbed wire shifts in the heat, scraping the ground and drawing attention back to the fence line. One of the dingoes stops retreating and turns, locking its focus on the unsteady movement. The baby kangaroo joey stumbles forward a step, breathing sharply as balance falters again. I react instantly, stepping closer and widening my stance to block any direct line between the joey and the predators. The desert feels silent except for the joey's quick breathing, and the soft crunch of my boots in the dirt. The dingo advances a single step, testing resolve rather than distance. I hold my ground, raising my arms and shifting forward just enough to remove hesitation from the equation. The baby kangaroo Joey freezes behind me, chest rising fast but controlled, no longer tangled or falling. The pack reads the moment together, the cost recalculated in stillness rather than motion. Dust settles as the lead dingo turns away, followed by the others, tension draining from the space they occupied. I do not move until the last body disappears into the scrub. Only then do I lower my arms, knowing the danger has finally released its grip. I step back slowly, lowering my posture to remove any remaining pressure from the moment. The baby kangaroo Joey stands on the red soil, legs still thin and trembling, but holding its own weight now. Its breathing settles into a slower rhythm, chest rising and falling evenly under the harsh desert light. The fence no longer traps anything, just rusted wire lying silent against the ground. I watch as the baby kangaroo Joey turns its head, ears rotating, orienting away from the fence and toward open land. The outback stretches wide and empty ahead. No movement, no predators, only space. The Joey takes a small step forward, then pauses, testing balance without panic. I remain still, keeping distance, letting instinct return without interference. Another step follows, steadier than the last, dust lifting softly beneath its feet. The baby kangaroo Joey breathes calmly now, no longer frozen by fear or restraint. I feel the tension drain from my body as the danger fully releases its grip. The Joey moves farther from the fence line, blending slowly into the open terrain. When it finally stops and looks settled, I turn away, knowing it is alive, free, and no longer mine to protect.